Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today's our last full day.
Yes, it is.
I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, I know. This is a beautiful city. I wish we can go do other things in other places.
Right.
But today's the last full day. We have not even a jam-packed schedule, which is kind of nice because then we can kind of loosey-goosey go anywhere we want.
Right, but we do have plans to go see the Book of Kells.
Yes, that's this morning.
Right.
But we're going to first catch something to eat.
Yes, where are we at?
Keoghs
Cafe, which is right behind us. Coffee, pastries.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Heads up. We are early risers. This is not an early riser city. So it's hard to find a lot of places, cafes at least, that open at 7 a.m. A lot of them open at 8.
Right.
So keep that in mind. A lot of the fast food areas, like they're equivalent to 7-Eleven, Spar,
Yeah, those are open.
Right. Those are open. But the cafes are hard to find.
Yeah, just check their hours.
Yes. We got some ham sandwiches and we got a scone. We're gonna try and do a scone.
What flavor is this one?
I believe they have only one flavor. This one's
Okay.
like a cherry. That looks delicious. Look at that top. Nice and sweet on that top. I'm gonna dress it up with some butter and I'll tell you how it is. Here we go. So on my latte there was a design of the heart, but I wanted to put some sugar in it so the heart kind of faded away.
It was a heart.
Yeah, it was a heart.
You couldn't wait.
I couldn't wait. Right here. And that cherry flavor really comes out in this butter. It's of course a really good Irish butter, a little bit saltiness to it, along with the cherries. It's a delicious scone. It's soft. It's not a hard scone. It's a soft scone. It's delicious. I got the ham and cheese croissant sandwich. It looks really good. Freshly done croissant. Good ham and cheese. Wow. This is delicious. This is a perfect breakfast for us.
Look at that. That is my ham and cheese. Now they ask you if you wanted room temperature, like the way you got, or heated. Of course, I went for the heated. You can see that melted cheese.
Nice and toasty.
Oh yeah, you could even, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but definitely a little bit crispy on that. Here we go for the cut. Look at that. That looks really good. Melty cheese, ham. Yeah, that's it. If given a choice, go for the heated. Trust me, you'd be happy. Really good. Great little cafe.
Wow, that was really good. Freshly done pastries.
Yes.
The croissant was fresh. Everything was house made. And that's what we mean by fresh. That is all house made. Most likely made this morning.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely recommend this place. Like I said, get that ham and cheese croissant heated.
Yes.
Yes.
And it is open early. Again, there's not a lot of places that are open early. This one is open early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're going to head to Trinity College because
Yes.
that's where our next appointment is.
Yes.
At 9 a.m. We arrived at Trinity College.
Yes, and what you do here at Trinity College is you want to go into the old library. The old library is a very similar. It wasn't filmed here, but it's very similar to the room in Harry Potter called the Long Room. Or actually, this library is called the Long Room, but it's very similar. Their library is to the one in Harry Potter. The one in Harry Potter was filmed actually, I believe, in the UK or England or something like that. But this one is very similar to it.
Yeah,
So
I'm not a huge
forward.
Harry Potter guy, but I saw pictures of it.
Yes.
And it looks very cool.
And it looks stunning. I mean,
Yeah.
people who have posted pictures, it's unbelievable.
Well, you have to buy tickets though. You
We
just
do.
can't walk in for free.
Yeah, we bought tickets online a couple days ago. I don't believe here, at least for the weekday, you don't really have to buy it in advance. You can go up to the window, but we thought, hey, we knew we were going to come in, might as well buy tickets, and they have time slots.
Yes.
That you can go. But I've checked every single day, and time slots are open every single day.
Yeah, ours happens to be at 9 a.m., so
Yep.
we're going to head there now.
Yes. This is the long room.
Babe, I found your favorite bust, or our favorite bust.
Bacon.
Bacon.
So the books that are in here are from 1463 to 1892. They're all different Bibles and poetries and everything like that. So these are pretty old books.
It's quite a collection.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful in here.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was worth the €16 per person. I think that's the longest we've ever spent at a time-wise.
Yeah.
At any museum of maybe
Yeah,
here.
it's very interesting. Lots of stuff to see. We could not take pictures or video of the actual Book of Kells. They had a person standing guard over there to make sure no one was doing
Right.
it. But I did find a file photo on the internet, and it looks like this. So that was pretty cool.
It is.
It looked just like that.
Yeah.
The video that you saw was like a duplicate book of.
The Kells.
Yeah.
It's a replica.
Right, replica.
And we were talking very quiet because it is a library and it is a working library in there. If you couldn't hear me, the books dated back from 1400 to like 18 something, I think I said. What else is in there? Oh, it is just stunning when you're in there. Once you walk in, it's all dark, as you see, and there's people right on top. There's actual people. I was just telling him, I'm used to walking in to like a Harry Potter ride, and then there's like fake people in this really light area. These are actually people working inside. Yeah.
And speaking of Harry Potter, I think the movie kind of modeled it after this long room, which
Right.
I'll show you a picture right there. So I think that's where they got the idea from.
They got the idea.
Yeah.
The movie wasn't actually filmed here. It was filmed in England. I think I mentioned
Yeah,
that
you
before.
did, yeah.
But they took the idea here and put it into the movie. And even the one in England, I believe it's very similar to this one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Mhm.
Yeah. So definitely when you're here in Dublin, must stop. It's worth the, what, 16 euros?
16 euros. This is
Yeah.
worth it, especially if you're just a library fan, because it's a beautiful library, just a beautiful library. Or even if you're a Harry Potter fan, a little bit off the radar in Ireland here at Trinity College, this is a must-see.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. So now we're off to our next adventure. It's about less than a mile from here, so we're going to start walking.
It's a beautiful day too.
Yes. No rain.
No rain.
One of our favorite things to do when traveling is explore new streets, just like this. We've never been down this one, but it's just fun looking at all the stores and shops, bars, cafes, everything. It's very European.
And admiring the architecture,
Yeah.
right? And the
Yeah.
people and the birds that are just making sounds.
Yeah. Beautiful day, like you said. So
Yeah.
Let's go. When we went to Galway yesterday on that bus tour, we went to that Murphy's Ice Cream. There's also one here in the city center of Dublin. Who knew? So if you come here and you want to experience Murphy's, there it is.
St. Patrick's Cathedral right here. It is the biggest one in Ireland.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the oldest, but the
But the
biggest.
biggest.
Yeah, and it costs what, 8 euros to
8
come in?
euros to come in.
Yeah.
You know, we've done these in other countries. We usually light them, and there's a little donation. I don't see the little donation thing. Maybe on the way out, I'm gonna light my candle.
Good job, babe.
Thank you, babe.
We made it to Teeling Distillery.
We did.
Whiskey.
Yes.
But all the noise is coming from this big old construction site. So right on this side is it. So I'm gonna go inside.
Let's go try it out.
Is it just me, or is the number 5 here the same font as Speed Racer Mach 5? I think it's the same.
So now the fun part. I don't know if anyone's ever done a whiskey tasting before.
Cheers,
Small
babe.
sip, 30 a day.
5 to 7 years.
Actual 35. What are you doing? That's how you get the hard part.
What's that?
It's too nice. It's too expensive. Drink it like
Oh, it burns my lips.
Yeah, my tongue's on fire.
you take small
Slam it, babe. Throw it back, Irish style.
a little bit of chocolate and almonds. And this right here, this is a blend. Just drink a
These are
little
the
bit.
cocktail versions.
Yeah.
So single grape and single malt. Single.
Those are good.
Strawberry whiskey means
Yeah, it is no burn at all.
No.
Kind of tastes like,
a double malt. It means two different companies actually work together.
Fruity.
yeah, a little watermelon.
Here you have the single grape.
It's got the color watermelon.
Majority of corn is about 95% corn.
This is a very good one. I mean,
This is a good one. I can even taste the alcohol in it.
right.
Its texture is close to bourbon.
Gotta find out what it is, because, well, I get a little bit. Yeah, yeah, but it's still good.
So lots of like those.
That wraps up our Teeling Distillery tour.
Yeah, I am very warm right now.
Yeah, that's just a little shot.
It was, and that's, I don't think that got me. I think that iced tea, that tea,
Yeah.
summer tea thingy.
I had just showed you the ingredients. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to read, so I'm not exactly sure what it is, but
It's
that's the recipe for it.
Dangerous because
Yeah.
it tastes very good. You can
Yeah.
barely taste the alcohol, but I think I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I think it was like a watermelon, strawberry type of flavor
Yeah,
to it. It's
yeah.
very good summer drink.
It was really berry tea that they mixed with a
Yes.
few other things.
Right.
And, ooh, and then warm, baby.
Uh-oh. Should we have some more beer now?
We need one more of those summer teas before we go. We're not doing this museum on this trip, but this is the Viking and medieval history. Is this one right here?
The
across
Davina,
street.
right?
At Davina.
Yeah. Found the lunch spot, Darky Kelly.
Yes, we're gonna have to try this out. I
Yeah.
think it's Darky Kellys.
Darky Kelly.
Yeah, not
Kelly.
not Darky's.
Yeah,
Kelly.
music's coming from that red car right here. Hey, we're gonna get a traditional Irish lunch.
Yes.
Our last day.
I'm ready.
Okay. They have a lot of classic Irish dishes here. I'm gonna go for the beef and Guinness stew. We had that on our first day here, so I'm gonna get it again on our last day. We're staying light.
Aren't these the cutest bottles you've ever seen?
Yeah, it's quite a
They're
bit
like-
different. This is the way my 7-Up bottle looks
I
like.
wonder what this is, 8 ounce maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe 8 ounce.
but we're staying unleaded until tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe I haven't even tried the seafood chowder yet. So I got the seafood chowder. This looks amazing. Look at these big pieces of fish in here. Tons of mussels in this cream-based sauce. Ready for the first bite. That cream-based sauce is divine. That fish was nice and chunky.
Is it like
This is delicious.
like a clam chowder base or?
Let's see. It's a lighter than clam chowder base. It tastes, the broth tastes a bit more seafood type broth that they mixed in with cream, as opposed to clam chowder is a little bit more thick. This one's more of a seafood type broth. Wow, you can taste that butter in there. You can taste the herbs and the spices in there. You can see it's on the watery side compared to a clam chowder. But this broth is so good. I want to bathe in this broth. It's delicious.
I got my beef and Guinness stewed. It looks very good. Very tender chunks of beef. Got some carrots and 2 big scoops of mashed potatoes. Let's try this out. Little mashed potatoes with the beef. How does that bite look?
Delicious.
Oh yeah. Very rich, like brown stewed gravy. And the beef is very tender. It is delicious. Of course, we got a little slice of soda bread again.
Yeah, brown bread.
Brown bread. Very hearty bread. But the star is definitely the Irish beef. I'm starting to become a big fan of the Irish stew with Guinness. Delicious. I'm gonna stop at this chocolatier place,
Yes.
Butlers.
Yes. So we're feeling on purveying happiness to our family. That's why we're stopping at the chocolate where it says the purveyors of happiness, mate.
They got all different kinds, but I think we're gonna pick up one of these and the spring collection. It smells good in here.
It smells really good. They're
Yeah.
serving like hot chocolate. I think I have to try it.
Yeah, you can buy all your pieces individually as well.
Yeah. Hello. Can I have a hot chocolate, please? All these different chocolates they have. They have ones with gunpowder Irish gin, Irish cream,
Gunpowder.
and Irish whiskey.
Interesting. They also come in little bars over here as well. Man, that sounds interesting.
It does. You should get it. Maybe on that trip back. But we've got a hot chocolate with
Yes.
their Butlers Chocolate.
Try it out.
Let's try it out outside, baby.
Looks fancy.
Yeah, let's try out their own Butlers hot chocolate.
How much was it?
This one was €3.95 euro.
Okay, try it.
We'll have to get past that whipped cream. Wow. This is chocolatey. Not sweet at all. It really tastes like a very thinned out chocolate syrup.
Wow.
That's how chocolatey it is.
It looks very decadent. Very decadent
Yes,
there.
it does.
So it's better than like a Hershey's hot chocolate mix?
Yes. Oh yeah, the Hershey's, it tends for me to be a little bit too sweet. But this one is perfect. Has a really good chocolate flavor, not sweet. It's sweet enough because you can taste that little bit of sweetness and then you taste the hot. It's delicious. Yeah, try this out.
I will. And we did get our little goodies for the family. Just a block from our hotel is the Garden of Remembrance.
Yes.
We didn't know about it. Our taxi driver told us about it earlier. It's a park that's dedicated to all the Irish people that lost their lives during the independence over here. So it's a very big, peaceful park.
Very big, right in the middle of the city.
Yeah, we'll definitely give you a shot.
Yeah.
It's a temple bar.
We gotta go check that out. That sounds like a party in there.
Found the Italian place for dinner.
Yeah, Luigi Malones.
Luigi Malones. With
It
a name
sounds
like
different.
that, it's got to be good.
Yeah, what's that from, baby?
Luigi Malones?
No, that commercial. With a name like that, it's gotta be good. Yeah, write in the comments below if you remember.
Yeah, there it is. We're in the temple bar area.
We are.
Yeah, let's go outside.
Just a wind just blew.
I got a glass of red, and what did you get? A wine
I got a
cooler?
wine cooler. That was the last time I had a wine cooler, like in the 80s.
Wow, that's making the Zuma days or something.
Yeah, there you go with ice.
You know it's classy when they give you some ice with your wine.
And it's Zima, baby.
Oh, Zima, yeah.
Zima.
Zima, House
That's
Plus.
That's pretty.
Yeah, let's cheers, babe.
Slancher.
Slancher.
Hey, that's pretty good. I think I go back to the wine coolers. That's a good one. West Coast Rosé. It's sweet. It tastes kind of exactly like passion fruit. Tastes like passion fruit. I like it.
I really like it. It's very light. It's somewhere between like a Merlot and a Cab.
In between?
In between. Very light, fruity.
Full bodied or not as full bodied?
No, not full bodied. It's perfect
Nice,
for my
right?
lasagna that I ordered.
Carbonara. So I have chicken. Here's some lardone, which is really just pork, just like bacon, with lots of cheese on top. Has good noodles. I'm used to it, like a fettuccine type noodle, but this is kind of like a thin pasta type noodle. Let's give this a try. Hot. Good cream sauce on that. You can taste the garlic. It's not heavily garlicky. Let's try this chicken. Chicken is soft. And I know there's no egg in here like I'm used to a carbonara. No peas, but it's okay. It's a good carbonara.
I got the baked lasagna with short rib. So I knew I was going to get some beef somewhere in the pasta dinner tonight. Here we go. They give it to you in your own little baking dish, and it was actually bubbling when they brought it out.
It's a big dish.
Yes, so let's kind of dig into this. I know it's very hot, so we're going to let this cool down. But just to see the inside, yes, definitely short rib right here. Very interesting. Never had lasagna with short rib. So I'm going to let this definitely cool down a little bit, and then we'll give it a taste test. Here we go. That's a good lasagna. It's really good. The short rib, very tender, great flavors. The cheese on top that's melted, as well as the pasta. It really works well together. This is really good.
Not like a lasagna noodle, huh, baby? More like a flat noodle.
Yeah, flat noodle. But it's perfect. With my glass of wine and this short rib lasagna, it's a perfect last dinner here in Dublin. We're gonna wrap things up at an Italian gelato bar. We're gonna keep the Italian theme going.
We are.
Yeah, so where are we?
We are at Cloud 9.
Yes, and we got 2 flavor gelato.
Yep, today we got hazelnut and hazelnut Nutella and vanilla with Bailey's Irish cream.
All right.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna try this out. Oh, the Bailey's one is good, and it says it does contain alcohol. Very vanilla flavor. It's really good.
Oh, that Nutella. Very creamy.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's very nice.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be perfect, babe. With our meal that we had, huh, babe?
Yes, so this is a perfect way to wrap up our trip here to Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we spent 3.5 days here.
Yeah. A full 3.5 days.
Whole 3.5. So we had a great time.
What's your takeaways? What's your favorite, babe?
My favorite, I love the people. They're very kind.
Yes.
They're very polite. I love the country. I love the scenery.
The scenery.
Especially when we took the side trip to the cliffs of Moher.
More. I'm
Yeah.
very proud here. Ireland, I know the people, especially because the tour guides and everything are from here, they're very proud of their country.
Oh, yeah.
Which everybody should be. They're very proud, and they express it well. They're very passionate about it.
They are. I never had so much Guinness in my life.
Yeah, whether it be the stew or the beer or anything.
I must have had 5 or 6 pints in these days.
For this trip.
Yeah. Any takeaways for you?
Everything is very affordable. I've heard that some people always said that Ireland is expensive.
No.
We went from meals that were just takeaways to fancy restaurants and everything, and we never spent more than €20 per person at all. It's only food, not including the food and drink.
Right.
But just the food itself, we spent I think that as much, and even like for the big basket of mussels that I had and everything.
Right.
€18. So
Yeah.
it was very, very reasonable here to eat, and very shareable because those meals are very shareable.
Yeah, I think so too. I definitely had my fill of beef and Guinness stew,
Yeah,
fish and chips.
delicious. The
Yes.
Irish beef is delicious.
It is.
What else? For this day and age, we always say make sure you get your euros or whatever denomination at the airport because those are really reputable banks. This day and age, everything is tap and pay. Tap and go. We
Right.
use our euros really to tip or buy little things like a gelato.
Right.
And
And
that was it.
one more other point. I know somebody was asking, do they speak English? English is a primary language.
Yes,
No
everybody,
problems.
even in some of the local places that we went to, everybody spoke English.
Yeah, no problem with the language.
What else? We did do a lot of touristy stuff, like here at Temple Bar. Really touristy, but you have to do it once.
Sure.
And so we pretty much did it once. We went to the actual Temple Bar behind us once.
Yeah, there
and
it
then we
is.
walked into another bar once, and that's good enough for us, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So, do we have any shout outs, babe?
We do. Let's see. Mary Kelly, thank you so much for watching. Jonathan and Lucy, congrats on your marriage. Marriage anniversary? Marriage.
Okay.
Marriage. No, they get married. And Ray Robertazzi, happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday. Wow, okay, my arm's getting tired.
Yeah. Going home tomorrow.
Going home tomorrow. We're going to wrap things up here from Dublin, Ireland. We had a great time.
Great time.
Until our next
Great people.
adventure. Yes, we'll catch you guys on the next one.